Hello everybody and welcome back to Summer in Mara, where we're sitting on the roof because last time the game did some weird stuff and crashed right at the end, so I just had to do a quick reload. It's generally a pretty forgiving game when it does crash, so hopefully that should not have caused me too many problems. It might be something like maybe because the crops became ripe or something, or it had, you know, the general island is getting more complex all the time, so it might be causing some issues. But in general, I'm doing pretty well. We don't need to lose anything, so today I am going to need to change my headphones over, apparently. I noticed that my other headphones have not been put on the charger, so hopefully I don't have to abandon this recording. Nope, these ones need to work fine. Let's get these on charge. Right, so we need to go get a squid. I'm just gonna... Oh, hello chicken. Wasn't entirely what I meant to do, but harvest all the wheat. No, that one can't be harvested, and some corn, because that's what we're feeding the chickadees. But yeah, it does seem to get a bit more efficient as you get more animals, I think, anyway. If the way it works is how I think it works. I've got one more wheat seed I can plant, and then I need to get some more stuff. So, looks like it maybe rained quite recently, because everything seems to be pretty watered at the moment. You can feed these chickens if I want some more eggs. You're following me. How am I supposed to get these eggs? Let's lead you over here in a circle, and I can grab the eggs on the way past. So yeah, I get 10 eggs per harvest at the moment, which is pretty awesome. You're real hungry, are you? Real hungry. And some orange juice as well, maybe. That orange juice didn't give me as much as it used to. Oh well. Okay, so let's hop into the boat, and we're gonna sail to Qualis, where I know there is a squid catching area. We're going to try and catch a squid. I should have flour because I had extra flour left over from when I did the quest for Awan, I think it is. I'm so much worse than like when I started YouTubing. I was amazing at names, and over the last couple of years that's definitely deteriorated. Okay, so I actually want to go around the other side of the island. So that's where the squid live. And I'm going to try and see if I can catch one. I'm not always the greatest at this, we'll see what I can do. But it only ever asks for one at a time. I think it knows it's hard to catch it because it only ever asks for like one at a time. And you get 3 tries per day. Or per couple of days, or whatever. Per respawn. Of course, I went downstairs just to see what Avak was up to. So now I've woken up the ferrets. So they're going to squeak and make this 4 times as hard, because concentrating with them squeaking is so hard. But we'll try anyway. Come on. Oh, broke again. No. That was my third try. Yay! Are there any left? No, okay. Right, so let's go back to shore and maybe sleep on the boat. But yeah, I knew as soon as I heard those little dukes they literally started squeaking just as I got to the shoreline. I was like, oh, come on. Like they knew I had some like task that I had to concentrate. They've shut up now as well. Some task I had to concentrate on. And they were like, hee hee. Look at us go. So I'm going to sleep on the boat and make it another day. And we'll try again. I made 6 pieces of thread. That might not have been enough. We'll see. There's a bit of luck involved. Oh no. Alright then, so while we're waiting for the squid to grow then, this could take me a while because waiting for the squid and then trying again and then waiting for the squid and trying again might take a while. I don't think anyone sells squid. I could look again, but I think you have to catch it, to be honest. Honestly, with a slightly better fishing rod, it would be quite easy because usually I'm really close to making it, to catching it just as the line breaks. I'm usually like really close. So I imagine with a little bit more stability and a little bit more of a stronger line and stuff like that, I would manage it fine. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to go to Dunna and tell her about the sheep and ask about the elites. Because that's really the only other thing I can do. I really did want to finish off that sort of chef quest, but if it's involving catching squid, like I said, it's maybe going to be a little more difficult, so we might have to wait a few days. My gas tank is getting very low. I should have enough for this trip, but it's super low. So I do need to make sure I fuel up. I think there might end up being a gas refill down there because it was saying it's got like a fountain, but the fountain just isn't working right now. So maybe eventually it will, which would be very cool. But worst comes to the worst, I'll get a tow to Koalas. I've got enough money for that by far. I'm just too tight. I'm just like, no, I'm not spending my money on a tow. Why would I do that? And I'm exactly the same with using the hotel room. Like, why would I go to a hotel when I could use a sleeping bag on the floor? But yeah, I need to keep trying at that quest because, like, I don't want to do is to run out of other things to do while I'm trying to do that, because then I'll have to wait for ages for the squid to respawn. Hello. Yeah, I have the stable already. Truth is, the sheep are very quiet. I'm glad to hear that. Can we look into the elites and their plotting now? Sure, of course. But tell me, do you return home every night to get some sleep? Well, sometimes I have to sleep outside. Sure. And where do you sleep? Outdoors, of course. You can see all the stars. It's very beautiful. Ah, you can't be sleeping like that. If you don't rest, how are you going to face the elites? You need a tent. That way you'll rest easier, even though you're not at home. I don't mind about that. Elites? Nothing about the elites. If you're Haku's granddaughter, my responsibility is taking care of you. You're lucky. I know how to make tents, but I'm not an adventurer. You'll also need a sleeping bag. I know an adventurer. Onzo the cat child. I'm sure you'll get on well with him. That's it. Go talk to him, and he'll tell you how to do it. Will we talk about the elites afterwards? Yes. That's what you said last time. I swear on the hearts of the Mala of Mara. Okay. What the? I got a new recipe for a tent. Speak with Onzo about learning how to make a sleeping bag. Okay. So there's a thing. So I'm still stuck on pineapples and squid. In fact, lady, do you have a shop? Do you have commerce down here? You do. What do you sell? You sell bananas and coconuts and watermelon, but no pineapples. I'm just not meant to have it, am I? No. Just not meant to have it at all. She sells batteries cheaper than Pilly does. Alright then. I've tried everybody I know. I look through my thing of people. I still haven't really tried you, but I don't think you should have it. I've tried you. Taka. Tried Caleb. You don't have a store. Tried you. Tried your uncle. Tried you. Tried Onzo. I've tried Pilly and Tilly and Millie. Tried Taka. Yeah, I've tried everybody. There's nobody that sells it. I think it might be when I got the ability to have the bigger boat. That might be when I lost the ability to get pineapples from Pilly. So that's maybe a thing for people who are playing this to think about. You might lock yourself out of that quest line for a little bit. I'm sure, like, eventually I will get a chance to do that. So we need to go back to Qualis. Possibly via Home Islands, because Home Island I will have to probably refuel. And how much to go back to Qualis straight away? 60. Go on, you know what? Wonderful. That saved us loads of time. I won't do that all the time, people, but, you know, for big, long journeys like that, it's actually kind of cool to just make a fast travel. Koa is getting richer and she doesn't have too much to spend money on. I am a little concerned. But she might need to spend money soon, though. Buy something or go away. What can I sell to you, though? My truffles. That will pay for my board over here. No, I don't get much cork and I don't get much resin, so that's all you're having of mine. What about you? What will you sell? What can I sell to you? Nothing. And you. If I flour off me for 21, that's really good. Lemons are for 6, potatoes for 8. Strawberries for 23. I imagine that chocolate probably sells better than just cocoa. Peppers are for 14. That's really good, and I got loads of them. I had a feeling they might sell well. I'll get some more pepper seeds. More beetroot seeds. They both sell really well. Corn seeds for the chickens. Carrot seeds for the pigs. Wheat seeds for making flour. Onion seeds. Potato seeds. The more seeds I buy, the less I have to come back here. I think that is all the seeds. And then let's go to Onzo and buy all the seeds off him as well. Why not? A pumpkin and sunflower at the moment. I also need to speak to him about making a sleeping bag. Onzi! Do you have a sleeping bag by any chance, please and thank you? I'm an expert on that. I'll show you how to sew one that's as comfortable as a cat's bed. You're always helpful, my friend. An adventurer must always help other adventurers. Are there lots of adventurous cat children? Sadly, no. Finding one is very unusual. There's only a few of us. So, you're looking at one of a kind. All my ancestors were adventurers. I could be no less than that. I almost wonder whether he would be like Suki's father or something like that. Like, I don't know. She's adventurous, you see, so maybe she's like a relative of Onzo's. Your parents as well? Well, I don't have parents. We cat children are peculiar creatures. Each of us are special individuals. You won't meet two cat children who are alike. That explains Mayo. Oof, she's not our best example. I got a sleeping bag recipe. Return to Dunna after making a sleeping bag and a tent. So do I? I already have sleeping bags, so that might count. But it might want me to fully make a sleeping bag, because it's not really showing a tick. I might just have to make a tent, honestly. Okay. So the other quest I've got is the sleeping bag, the squid, Caleb's dish. Okay, fine. I will go back to my boat and I will go and see if the squid have respawned. And if they have, well, actually, let's sleep the night, and maybe they'll have respawned in the morning. That's a good idea, huh? Right. Sleep. And then I'll be around the right side of the island for refueling as well, which is one of the reasons why I didn't sail all the way down. If I get loads of toes, I might start regretting it. I'm not sure. It might be that I'm at the point in the game now where it doesn't matter too much. I've got enough money to take those toes. Okay, so I already spoke to Anzo. I got the sleeping bag recipe. So I'm gonna go get some fuel, check on the squid, go back to home island, make the sleeping bag and the tent, come back, check on more squid. Oh, let's do an offering just in case that helps them to respawn. Fill the tank. They're about to squeak again. It's like they know when I'm... It's like they actually know. It's like they actually know when I'm about to do something I need to concentrate on. Little... I do love them to pieces, but they are little gits. Let's go and see if squid are back. It'll just be a case of getting a lucky try. So if I don't get them, if they're not respawned this time, or I don't get them this time, or whatever, that's fine. There's one try, okay. Stop it. Okay. Well, that ruined my one try. Fine. See if I care. We'll go and do all the Dunna stuff. It might be that eventually I'll get some, like, mission from NoHo, for example. Let's have a look at the quests. So NoHo, I don't think we've done all of his quests yet. Got to advance Caleb's quest, so I'll probably have to have another boat upgrade and stuff like that. Oh. I've got to, yeah, I've got to find pineapples before we can do that. But then the boat upgrades don't always come from Caleb's quests, so it's fine. Right, let's head south then. I'm gonna make my sleeping bag and stuff. And we will keep trying to get squid. Honestly, if I could buy one, I would. I don't think I can though. So I will just keep trying. Right, so back to home island. We're going to make ourselves a sleeping bag. And we are going to make ourselves a sleeping bag and a tent. Let's see what we need for those. Lots of cotton, probably. So a sleeping bag gives you half stamina. I'm imagining a tent will probably give you full stamina. Right, sleeping bag is 1 fabric, 1 sleeping bag, fabric, and a rope. Oh, I see. I see. So fabric, 2 fabric, and a rope. So be 6 thread for that, and 4 thread for that. So I need 10 thread. And I can make 5. Yay! So we need to make more cotton. Oh no. So this might just be a case of having to sleep a little bit. Oh, the cotton is ready. Okay. That's super handy. Just in time. And I hope that is enough. Did I pick up any more cotton seeds? I did not. Right, I'm going to go and make sure before I plant anything else that I've got enough cotton. If not, I need to go and get some more. So let's go and make me some thread. Oh, that's plenty. Good. Then use that to make 2 fabric. And also 2 rope. Which should then be enough to make a tent. Now, do I need to make a sleeping bag as well? I'll try and go back without making a sleeping bag. I think I should have enough cotton if I have a quick look at my inventory. Hopefully I've got enough cotton. Some thread. I think I may need to leave some space for more cotton. I think I need to grow more cotton. So let's grow a bit more like corn and stuff like that. Some of the real essential stuff. And then next time we'll just plant some of the non-essential stuff. And to feed the chickens. Mind you, I've got enough eggs to last me a lifetime. Let's plant a few carrots as well, because they're good for orange juices. But honestly, half the time Koa just eats like blackberries off the ground and oranges I find about, and apples I find about the place. Bit of a scavenger really, she is. You've got corn and carrots, a little bit of wheat growing. In fact, some of this wheat is ready to harvest. Okay, little carrot seeds. In you go. And then probably, why don't we just, yeah, plant a couple of pumpkins and sort of more non-essential things. Take a while to grow though, don't they? Sunflowers. Maybe some peppers. Peppers are good to sell. I definitely feel like I'm getting sort of late mid-game now. I've got most of the buildings in the farm. I've got things like walls and stuff like that, but I somehow like the rustic charm of these little fences and things. I don't really feel like I want to be making sort of extra walls and things. I just like it like it is. I feel like they'd be too modern somehow for Koa's little farm. She's still running around with no shoes on. She doesn't want a wall. Okay. So I think she might want to sleep though. And also she might want some more thread for fishing. Oh, she can make 1. Oof. We definitely need more cotton. Okay, have a sleep. We're going to go back to Qualis and get some cotton seeds before I forget. Was there anything else I could do in Qualis? Not really. Alright then. Maybe we'll do that after then. Because I still got to wait for those things to grow before I can actually use the cotton. So let's go see... Yeah, let's go to Volcano Island first. And then hopefully some other quests will like open up off the back of Koa's quests being done. And then it won't all be on that one squid finding quest, which is really difficult. So I don't really want that to be the only thing I'm focusing on. So let's go and open them up. Hello, sheeple. Sheeple rescue. There are often animals on this island, on Traverse Island. It's a pretty cool place. Does it have any pineapples though? I wonder what kind of tree pineapples would be on. There's also rubbish on this island. I'm gonna just on the way past have a little. Have a little scoutaroo. Hello, little weird bug dudes. Very strange, aren't they? Stag beetles or something. I just want to check in case, you know, there are pineapples or anything like rubbish I could pick up or anything like that. There is actually cotton you can harvest on this island. Or cotton seeds, which is what I wanted to get anyway. Oh, how wonderful. That's really cool. Why is it covered in bugs? I'm fairly certain they weren't here before. Maybe they were and I didn't see them. I don't know. Some blackberries. Some shells to pick up. Some bait probably. And a fisherman dude. I imagine I probably have read the crabs here. Shell. Hey Akaji, are you working on your stuff? Yes. Secret stuff. Yeah, I think I've explored thoroughly enough now. But I always want to double check. And just make sure that there isn't a pineapple just hanging around somewhere, you know. Even if I pick one up out of a crate, at least I could grow it then. Whereas if I can just get 4, that would be fine. Let's go south, because I want to go to Volcano Island. Okay, kind of got turned around. Get a lot of cork out of these as well, which is really cool. And they just respawn, so if you're out of like materials for anything, they're really, really good. Okay, so let's head on around and let her know that we have a sleeping bag. So I haven't done that in ages. I felt like it was needed. Oh no, where'd she go? Dunna, where have you gone? Why are you not in your house? I want to talk to you about sleeping bags. Okay, you're doing some outside stuff in your workshop. Okay, cool. Let's check what you've got in your commerce. Sunflowers, watermelons and pineapples. Watermelon seeds. Wouldn't hurt to have. Never hurts to just pick up seeds everywhere you go once you have the money to do it. Obviously, when you early in the game you just don't, but like later on you do. Anything that you want to buy off me? You buy turnips off me, apparently. You buy potatoes. Basically, like anything green seems to go for a very good price to her. So that's wonderful because I've got quite a few potatoes I could sell. And quite a few onions. I won't sell all of them, obviously, just in case I need them for a recipe or something. Okay, let's have a chat. Dunna, we have to look into the plotting elites right away. I don't think that's a good idea. It would be better if you upgraded your tools once more. No! This is important. Stop postponing it. Saimi says I'm like Yaya Haku. What would you think if I behaved as your captain? Dunna, tell me once and for all how I can face the elites. You're only a child that knows nothing. You know nothing about your grandmother, nor about Mara, nor me. So you can turn around and leave this place. Don't ever come back. But you'll be lonely again. Better, Koa, that would be better. I know how others look at me. As a failure. As if after the Navy's accident I'd become useless. Now leave me alone. Dunna, I don't know anything about any accident. But I'm here to help you. I don't want your help. I don't need help from anyone. I'm more than 100 years old. Girl, you specifically don't treat me like a child. Get out of here. And don't come back. I'm going to speak with Saimi. Speak with Saimi to make Dunna listen to you. Well, I'm thinking that what we might do is sleep on the boat. Maybe even take a tow back to Koalas quickly and then see if any of the squid have respawned yet. Where'd my boat go? Why I lose my boat? Where'd it go? Boat! Oh, there it is. Probably could make loads of money from like the special metal here, but at the moment, as I say, I don't need money. I might need money soon, but at the moment I'm good. You know what, actually, leave the boat. I could try out my tent. Possibly. So let's have a little look for it. Oh no, it's consumable. Oh, I'm gonna need lots of cotton then. But I wanted to try it just to see what, just for science really, to see what it would do to my stamina. So that's really awesome. So it's a place, it's a way that I can spend time away and have a full stamina recharge, which is really nice. Although food does really help with that as well. So if I have nothing but a sleeping bag or my boat or whatever, I can just eat. That still does help quite a bit. And honestly, it might be better than using a tent. I could literally use a tent, or I could just drink some orange juice, which takes 1 orange and a carrot. So do I want to tow to Koalas? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully I won't regret spending that money. So, I will quickly nip round to the squid spot and see if there are any more squid and if I can have another go. Because it's just going to take one lucky chance. I have one piece of thread And there might be one respawn squid at this point, so there might only be 0. I think one respawns every couple of days. Something like that. X, okay. Come on. Don't go over there, don't go over there. Come on. Oh no, again. Oh, this is useless. Absolutely blinking useless. I get so nervous every time as well now because I know it's a hard thing, so I mentally block myself too. So anyway, gonna land at Siamese Beach, maybe give it a quick clear up. Grab the mollusk shells. But I'm gonna just keep trying. I'll need to, next time I get some cotton, get some thread. In the meantime, we can leave the squid to sort of respawn. And I'll just have a quick go at that every time I come past if I can. Yes, I need to speak to Saimi and try and get Dunna to help me. Like, she's really being quite difficult at the moment. So I need to try and work out what that's all about. Pause. Key to this game, pick up everything. How's everything going? Not very good, in fact. Dunna isn't easy, right? Only your grandma could pacify her, more or less. She behaves like you. That's it. What can I do? Patience isn't always a resourceful... Sorry. I have no idea how to say that sentence. That's terribly translated. Patience isn't always resourceful with credos like that. I don't know. Perhaps Dunna is angry, but she's still a sailor like me. Patience is always a virtue, maybe. If there's anything we care about, it's Mara. I've learned through the radio that the great tree to the east is sick. It seems to have a disease caused by the water the Elit's contaminated. It's a gigantic tree that grows in the middle of the sea. We call it the Great Kui. Oh, I can't get into that yet because I'm on my boat. You could go there and catch a fish. If it's true they're sick, you'll be able to show it to Dunna. It seems to be very far away. I don't think I can reach it with my boat. There's a temple halfway there. If your boat works with the Marla of the fountains, you'll be able to refill the tank there and get to the tree. Okay. So I should go to the temple, refill the tank, reach the tree, and catch a fish. Understood. Head to the Kui tree and catch a fish to bring it to Dunna. Accept. Right, so if I have a quick look on my map, the fact that I found the temple now means that there's 3 more islands that I can get to as long as I refuel at the temple. I don't even imagine I'll actually need to do that, but maybe. So I can go and have a look at those. Now let me just check some of my other quests and see if any of those are in this area. I believe one of them at least is. Dive into the sea of the Kui tree to find the treasure. So that one for Blue and Napopo. And the flower for Onzo. No, that's up there. Okay. So I probably will need an extra boat or something like that for a boat upgrade or a tank upgrade for that. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I'm going the wrong way. I need to head back. So let's see if we can go to the sea of the Kui tree now. Do I have time? Maybe not quite. Should I go back to home island first, maybe? Get a good night's sleep, plant some cotton. I'm definitely going to need cotton really soon for making thread, so I can try again to get that squid. Also in the new islands, I might be able to see if there's any squid over there. Or pineapples. Maybe I'll find some pineapples, you never know. So, what do I think? going to take me a little while. So I think, yeah, I think I'm going to head to Home Island. Have just a quick little look around Home Island. Take my sheeple back. And go sleep at home. And then next episode, got all these cool islands to discover. So I'm super happy about that. That's going to be amazing. Oh. Let's just pop home and go to sleep there. And I think it's a little short, but I'll probably end the episode there. And then we can have a really good look around these new islands. I'll be quite happy about that. But yeah, as much as I do think it's really cool about the tent, I've got so much food at this point. Oh, look, there's some oranges I can knock off the trees as well. And mushrooms. I can make mushroom soup. But yeah, I've got so many things I can eat. It's kind of crazy. And honestly, the amount of stamina you get back to stop eating the basic oranges that you get off a tree, which I have like 40 of, is kind of ridiculous. So, I think, I'm pretty sure you can just overeat as well. Look, all of this is ready. Okay. Brilliant. It's been raining. Oh, it's not all ready, actually. A couple of... The wheat is ready, but these will be ready in like 2 days. So what I could do... Well, I certainly want to plant some cotton there. What I could do is sleep for a couple of days. Or in fact, by the time I've slept and then watered them, they'll be ready, I think. But it takes a day off for watering them. So I'll be able to harvest those in the morning. Get cotton planted down. Then go off on my little adventure to the new islands. See if I can find any squid areas. Other than the one. I know there's the one in Koalas. But if there's other ones that I can maybe like have a couple of goes on, it might make it a bit easier. Equally though, I could just wait until there's like some kind of upgrade to my fishing rod. Which may happen or may not. We shall see. The thing is, NoHo isn't going to make things... any easier for me until I can find the pineapples for the paella. So anyway, we're going to go to sleep. And next episode we'll go have some more adventures on some new islands and we'll see what new things I can find there and if there's any cool stuff. Also might maybe go and buy a treasure map at some point and see if I can maybe get the pirate to get some cool treasure from the pirate. We'll go and see where the pirate's new map actually leads to. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you would like to see more Mara, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.